Hi Improver Surfers, you're all very welcome back to week 2 on your progress towards becoming a competent surfer. I hope you all managed to get in the water over the last week and practice what you learnt in lesson 1. Today, as conditions are not very favourable, we are going to learn a little about the surf forecasting tool Magic Seaweed and the correct paddling technique used for surfing. So, what is Magic Seaweed? It is a surf forecasting tool that can tell you what the surf will be like over the next few days. When you first enter the site, you get the current conditions, the wave height, the wind and the tide. As you scroll down, you get surf height forecast for the next week. And then as you scroll further down, the forecast for each day will appear. The forecast here is broken into 3-hour slots with the wave height, wind direction and speed given. The second lesson today is on correct paddling technique. It is one of the most important skills in surfing and you need to get it right. First, you must lie on the board in the correct position, and it's very important to keep your legs together, not in the air but flat on the board. Now we'll watch 3 other things that Kelly Slater does to help his paddling. The first is keeping his head still. However, I also want you to note Kelly's legs. They're not waving around in the air, but flat on the board together.
Hey guys, Rob Case here. Here are the top 3 ways to paddle like world champion Kelly Slater. We all know Kelly is an amazing surfer, so it's probably no surprise that he's also a pretty good paddler. And we also know that the better we can paddle, the more waves we will eventually catch. So the first technique that is very obvious in his paddling is that he keeps his head still. His head does not sway from side to side. And this may seem a bit simple, but this makes a profound impact on his speed and efficiency in the water.
The second thing Kelly does is a high elbow entry.
Alright, so the second technique Kelly uses impacts both his ability to slide smoothly through the water with little drag, and it also impacts the amount of propulsion or power he's able to get out of each stroke. What he does has to do with his hand's entry into the water. He keeps his elbow high when he is about to enter the water. And this is a huge benefit to his paddling. And again, I know it seems really simple, but here's a drill you can do the next time you're out surfing. It's called the over the barrel drill, and it's really simple. You just imagine that your arm has to go over a barrel when you enter the water. You can't keep your elbow low when you're reaching over a barrel. You keep a slight bend in the elbow as well. If you think about it, you can't place your arm over a barrel without a slight bend anyways. This is going to dramatically improve your paddling, and it's really simple to apply.
And the third thing is a slight roll from rail to rail.
Alright, the last tip is that Kelly uses a slight roll from rail to rail around that imaginary rod so that he can recover his arm forward. What this does is that it helps the recovering arm to be led by the elbow instead of his hand, which is super useful in setting up the previous technique, the over the barrel technique. It also, number 2, it prevents any dragging of the hand in the water, which we learned earlier isn't good either. And 3, there's a side benefit as well that will help increase the stroke's power. So when you go out paddling, put a slight roll in your stroke from rail to rail. Obviously you can't roll as much as a swimmer does because you'll fall off the board, but definitely incorporate this into your paddling. And incorporate all 3 techniques. Head still, elbow high, remember to enter over a barrel, and put a slight roll from rail to rail in your paddling, and you'll be one step closer to paddling like Kelly.
So, there you have it. You just need now to go out with your coaches and practice these techniques on how to paddle like world champion Kelly Slater. Have fun.